So each week in my Art 312 class, we attack a different movement of modern art. So when we get to surrealism, we really have a fun day. We first start off with the Exquisite Corpse drawing project, and I gave you some examples of that earlier in this review packet. And then after that, because that's a really fun drawing project, the students really have a great time interacting with it, and particularly when they open up the project and it's this really weird and wacky surrealist drawing, they absolutely love it, and it gets them ready for them to present their projects. I have two different types of projects that they do throughout the semester. One is a group project where they present a reading from the textbook, and this is an individual presentation where each of them is assigned one particular work of surrealist art. In the previous document that I uploaded, you'll see kind of like a spreadsheet, you'll see the instructions, and then had we been in class, I would have also made available that worksheet that they would have filled out and that they could also use just kind of as like those 3x5 cards as a little bit of a note when they present their particular work of art. However, last spring and this spring we are remote, and so this activity I decided to do through VoiceThread. And VoiceThread is one of those really cool programs that you can use that basically it allows me to upload my entire PowerPoint presentation and be able to have students leave actual audio clips on top of the image. So what all that they have to do, and for instance, this is just a greeting from me, and you can see my picture and name in the upper left-hand corner. All students have to do is click the plus button, click the microphone, and then they can leave an audio response. So whichever work of art that they are required to complete, that's what they do, and they're required normally a 2 to 3 minute audio. So why don't we go ahead and listen to one of the students' responses. We'll do the Menaced Assassin here by, looks like Tatiana.
Hello everyone, my name is Tatiana and I will be introducing the artwork The Menaced Assassin, which was painted by none other than René Magritte. Before I researched this piece, I wanted to give my own interpretation. At first glance, you feel a type of mystery and a dark presence. You see a female laid bare with no clothes and blood smeared all over her mouth. She looks to be unconscious or possibly dead. All the men in this artwork appear to be very suspicious, especially the man in the center room who looks to be unaware of the other men hiding and watching him. In my opinion, it looks as though this man may have some sort of sexual relationship, possibly married, or this could be his mistress. In my interpretation, this artwork looks as though the men on the outskirts of the center room are preparing to jump the man who murdered and possibly raped his victim. It is interesting to see the different tones in this painting, with only the warm tones in the bed of the deep red, the baby blue sky, and the yellow musical instrument, creating a triangular-like flow of the eye in this work. In this piece, the artist is trying to evoke or trigger the viewer to feel a sense of discomfort or ease with what is presented before them. After researching, I discovered that Magritte is a Belgian surrealist who became well known for a number of witty and thought-provoking images. He was fascinated by the character Phantonomos, which can pass unseen through matter, defy the establishment, and subvert its order. Magritte has inspirations from his fascination with detective novels and films. In this painting, it is known to be the recreation of an imaginary crime scene, which is a perfect combination of cruelty, pleasure, love, and death. It is a way that the artist visually narrates a love tragedy. He thought of himself more of a thinker than a painter. He planned and executed his paintings with all the deliberation and skill of an academic painter. The results are surprisingly credible images of seemingly ideological scenes. Thank you.
And that's how the VoiceThread works. And overall, it's been a pretty good success with distance education.